Baseball, it's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, German Marquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And that one is downstairs. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Marquez goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, right side, Estrada sends it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Brenton Doyle leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And
Ball
1-2.
inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses.
One ball.
1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one ripped. And a foul ball.
Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Josh Bell at the plate now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jones right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
Batting seventh, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia.
Come on, Michael.
The pitch. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Just missed. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Just off the inside edge. That clips the corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Toglia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And he pumps it a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Looking good, Rockies.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Tolia back
Say.
on a dive. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena.
Marquez back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And save! He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Jones makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up.
Let's go, Rockies!
And a foul ball. And that clips the inside corner. Young off of first with 2 away. And
That's
ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Get out of here, DC!
And that skips in the dirt. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And they'll do it again.
All right, Rockies! 3 balls. 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. This one in the air. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nationals leave one, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard.
Let's go, Rockies!
High fly ball, right field. Cruz puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jacob.
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Renton.
And the batter now, Brenton Doyle. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz brings it in for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Next one off the plate inside, and 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A towering shot to center, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the
Now
homer.
batting, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Going 2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's
2 balls,
way
2 strikes.
outside. And the count is even 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So 2 away with nobody on. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
That one misses in the dirt. Fastball is outside.
2-2.
That one is hammered right field. Going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in.
That's a ball.
Ruiz on at second with 2 down. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth warming up as well. Man on second, 2 down. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tag, save.
No,
he's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Up the middle, Estrada fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan McMahon. There's the strike.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here is Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
The Rockies trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That just misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Michael Toglia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here is Chris Bryant. Caught looking his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that's in for a strike. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Bouchard under it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Rockies!
Check
Ball one.
swing, and that's a ball.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Two down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. And that's too high.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Jones.
And a good fastball to start him off.
No
That's
ball.
strike 1.
1 strike.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball
No
gap
ball.
to gap
2 strike.
or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering down in the dirt.
2-0.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 out, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lowe makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Jacob Stallings now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Pulls that one foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Left fielder, James Wood.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Nationals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that is out of play.
Punch him out.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Two on, 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. There's the strike. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bouchard makes the grab, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 1. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Gore back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. This to third. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
McMahon in the box again, takes a strike. The Rockies down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground and foul ball. On the outside corner, got him looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ezekiel Tovar digs in now, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's a ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching.
Lucas Gilbreth will take over here.
Number 58. Lucas Gilbreth.
So digging in,
Leading on
Jose
for the
Tena.
Nationals, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Let's go, Rockies!
And a slider misses down and away. Gilbreth, 29 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik also throwing. Tenna leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air, center field. Doyle moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Now that is right fielder Dylan Cruz.
At the plate, Dylan Cruz 0 for 3 in this one.
Come on, Rocky.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Yeah, Rocky.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sit him down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 1. And now Michael Toglia.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one is out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Bryant now. There's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, a left-hander, also throwing.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him! That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a hit, and the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mackenzie Gore gives way. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Now on the mound for the
Nationals,
Nationals, Derek Law.
number 58.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Inside, just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the seventh. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So two down now, and here is Sean Bouchard. Throw to first. Jones back in on a dive. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Jones off of first with two away. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. And there's the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Well, one-run game, and now up for Washington, James Wood. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Peralta getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Halverson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And delivers outside. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe will hit next. 1 for 3. That clips a corner. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 left for Washington, but they still lead at 3-2. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is down low. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Lucas Sims appears to be getting loose. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
There's Ryan McMahon now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's outside.
Ball three.
Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-1 on the way. Out to center. Young in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In for a strike. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show.
now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Tyler Kinley.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Late on that fastball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Nope, outside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Go ahead run on base. And now, Jose Tena. There's a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next, Jacob Young, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. He muscles that one out of here. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And now here is C.J. Abrams. And the slider just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One gone, runner at first. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, could be 2. The flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jorge Lopez comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Jorge Lopez.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that skips in the dirt.
3-2.
And that's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
He's 2 outs away. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Just
Oh, that's a ball.
missed.
1-0.
The tying run at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. Off balance feet. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.